Katy Button, and I am the Net Positive Innovation Lead for the World Sustainable Hospitality Alliance in partnership with my company Interconnected.
So you've been talking here. What have you been talking about?
Today we've been hosting with the World Sustainable Hospitality Alliance a Net Positive Solution Lab. So we're looking at what does a net positive destination look like, net positive impact for climate, nature and people, and how do we navigate the complexities of leaders of global hospitality brands today of climate change impacts, loss of nature, given that these are drivers for tourists who are coming to seek a destination that gives them a sense of a different cultural heritage, a new ecosystem that they can explore filled with nature, and also a way to explore new communities, cultures in the places that we all depend upon as a hospitality sector.
Because obviously with the developments like the Red Sea project, you've got a huge commitment to environmentalism there. But I guess on a local level, in places like Riyadh, are you encouraging, obviously, that kind of approach all around outside of the Red Sea?
Yeah, I mean, net positive can be anywhere, because what we need to understand is how do we transition away from negative impacts, which are inherently a business risk, to climate and to nature and to the people in the destinations that we're operating within. Because we actually have to create shared value with those spaces and the places we depend upon, and not just share those spaces and take from them. So we're looking at models that go from more extractive economic impact towards a regenerative economic impact. And yeah, as you say, Red Sea Global are embodying this, and they're putting this into practice by creating biospheres in the desert, giving back much more than the impact they're having on being there, making sure they are mindful of conservation benefits to local species, ensuring they're limiting the number of guests that can come and be in that place over the year, so understanding limits to growth, and actually really giving back and investing in the communities and building the opportunities for socioeconomic growth whilst respecting and embracing that local heritage. So it's really impressive.
And what kind of takeaways do you hope people got from what you're presenting here, like sort of everyday things, right through from everyday things to more longer term approaches?
So what I think people, I hope, took away from today, from the Solution Lab that we ran, was really understanding the wider context of this rapidly changing world, and how as leaders we need to think differently and lead differently to empower every stakeholder to participate in a transition towards a net positive future that is inherently regenerative by design. So we provided some frameworks using regenerative economics as an 8-principle framework that leaders can start to consider what is the potential of their organization, what is the impact that they are leaving behind as a legacy from the way they're operating their organizations today, so that future generations can actually enjoy a much more resilient destination that will thrive for years to come.
So imagine we're a big hotel group, and we are doing a deal here. What kind of things can we start thinking about before we even get the development process going, that will even make a small difference?
So I love that question. All of this needs to be embedded from the very beginning of a new development.